Hey guys, Buffing Game back today, bringing on a video, and today we're going to be covering World War III, which is going to be a PC game which is going into the closed beta stage here on Thanksgiving in the United States. It's going to be Thursday, November 25th. Now, I will be covering this on the channel this weekend, so go ahead and make sure if you want to see more gameplay for this, I'll probably be doing some live streams over here, either on YouTube or on Twitch. Haven't quite decided yet. Most likely we'll be doing it on YouTube. Because we have a larger audience over here. But this game, if you're not aware of what World War III is, first off, this came out in the early access stage back in 2018, and it actually took the original release date of, at the time, what was supposed to be Battlefield 5's release date. When that game got delayed a month, this game slipped in and took that original release date. And this game definitely caught a lot of eyes. I remember the original reveal trailer was basically everything I wanted from a Battlefield game. You saw this trailer and you said, that's what I want from a Battlefield game. And you have a lot of Battlefield fans on the development team that kind of created this vision that they wanted to see here. And really with Battlefield 2042 is out, and it's not quite, I think, what a lot of us may have been expecting. Still a good game, has some bugs to work out, but I think at this point, World War III's gone through that phase where it's been tested. They've made so many improvements, especially from the early access stage. Now this game going into closed beta stage looks beautiful. I cannot wait to get my hands on this game again. I was able to play the pre-alpha, the early access to the alpha build, which just came out, I believe it was last month, end of September, early October, and that was a lot of fun. I only got a little bit of playtime with that because I was really busy at the time, but this game really is a lot of fun. This is basically a modern military, casual tactical shooters, milsim gamer's wet dream for the most part. They have a lot of modern weapons. You're able to customize everything. I would say it's right on par. The gun customization is right on par with Tarkov, Escape from Tarkov, or even greater than that. I'm not really sure which is better. I know when the original World War III early access title came out, I would say it was probably right on par, but I think now that they've had a new publisher, they've made so many improvements to the gameplay overall, a lot of in-game mechanics, and the gunsmithing for the game, it looks like this may be probably better than what we have in Tarkov. And obviously, if you follow my channel from the Modern Warfare Warzone days, we had a lot of fun with the gun bench and the gun customization in that game with the different conversions. So this game looks even more promising. A lot of modern attachments, handguards. You can customize everything on your weapon. You can see here in the trailer in the background with the weapon customization. Different types of suppressors, optics, handguards, magazines, butt stocks, pistol grips, everything you could imagine here is available in-game. And obviously you have a plethora of weapons available to you. Things like the MG5, PP19, Vitez, AK-12, AK-15. You have pretty much everything, especially the PKP bullpup, the Pecheneg bullpup, which is one of my favorite weapons of all time. The MG5, like I said, you have the UKM, just a lot of different weapons, the 416, 417, and then the optics, just a wide variety of optics, which is really always good to have. A lot of players like myself appreciate a lot of cosmetics in the game, just for attachments, operators in general, but they have that as well as just different optics altogether. We see things like aim points, EOTechs, thermal optics, just to really add a lot of customization and, I guess, replayability to the game, because there's always something new. So you're not going to be stuck in kind of a repeat type game mode. If you look at games like maybe Call of Duty or even Battlefield, I would say right now with 2042, yes, there's a lot of customization, but it's still limited. Here in World War III, you have so many options for what's available to you for just optics alone. And then when you get into handguards, butt stocks, different ammo, magazine, they're doing a lot of good things with this game, and especially the changes they made from the early access. When I did play the early alpha that they had last month, they had a lot of, I guess, UI changes that were set up, which were night and day difference from how the game used to be. So when this game originally launched, it was basically a disaster in early access just because they didn't have the service stability. There was a lot of issues because they kind of pushed their release window up, I believe, to kind of take the audience of the Battlefield 5 fans that were disappointed. And that really didn't go too well, and the game itself has had a hard time recovering since. But here, I think they were able to get a new publisher earlier in this year. I believe it was announced at the end of last year. And obviously, they were given the funding they needed to kind of complete the vision that they had for this game originally. And you can totally see it here with the trailers. The original trailers for the game looked amazing. But here with the new trailers that we're seeing for the closed beta announcement, as well as the weapon customization announcement trailer here, you can see the changes, especially the gameplay glimpses that you can see here in game. They added a lot to this game, and honestly, this is kind of, if you're a little bit disappointed with 2042, this might be your game. Available here on PC, If we're lucky and this closed beta goes well and this game releases in early 2022, I'm praying we get a release for next-gen consoles for the Series X and the PS5. I think if this game were to make it over to console, it would see extremely big success because I know there's a lot of fan base out there, audience for games like this. Obviously, a lot of you here follow my channel and other channels that are similar to myself, the milsim type audience. And this game really isn't even that milsim. I would argue it's still very arcadey. However, it seems to be much more grounded type of arcade mode. The movement mechanics, the leaning mechanics, things like that. It's a kind of a combination of Sandstorm and Battlefield, I would say, into this mix of everything you would want from a first-person shooter or a modern tactical first-person shooter. Kind of comes into what we see here with World War III. And like I said, the customization options, you can do more than just customize your soldier or customize your weapon. You can actually customize your soldier too. You can customize your operator down to, again, different headgear, goggles, face masks, things like that. So they're really allowing you to make this game exactly how you want to play it. You can create your own weapons or customize your own weapons, create your own characters how you want them. If you want to be something like a Russian Spetsnaz, you can make your guy look like a Spetsnaz unit from Alpha Group. If you want like a Navy SEAL, Delta unit, you can do pretty much all of that. And obviously now it seems like there's going to be some sort of in-game monetization system set up, so they'll be adding a lot of different cosmetics, skins, new weapons, attachments, things like that down the road, I can only imagine. And obviously, if that something like that comes to console, that'll be a really big for them to allow them to make more money and have this game be supported long time into the future, which would be amazing because a game like this is really everything I guess I ever wanted from a first-person modern shooter, and it's all here in World War III. So I really hope this game is successful this time around as it enters into closed beta, and then when they do eventually release it. I want you to let me know down below what you guys think of this game. Are you looking forward to playing this game? What do you think of it? Have you had your chance to play it in the past or not? Again, I will be streaming this here on the channel probably at some point this week. I'm not quite sure of my schedule yet, but I will let you guys know. You guys can watch me here on YouTube play this game, hopefully, is what I'll be doing. Now, the beta, like I said, closed beta launches this weekend, or I guess Thursday on Thanksgiving of November 25th. Now, if you want to be involved in the closed beta, all you need to do is pre-order this game. Now, pre-order the game over on Steam. There's different bundles that are available for this game, and just pre-ordering it gets you into the game. So you can either have played it previously, if you have previously bought the game like myself, you're able to automatically get access to the closed beta, or there's different packs available, so as little as $14.99 all the way up to $299. So if I were you and you're just unsure about this, I would pay the limited amount. Go over to worldwar3.com and take a look. So it looks like $14.99 is the lowest option you can have here. Of course, there may be even a lower option, but go ahead and check that out. I'll be making more announcements here on the channel as we get closer to this game's release into closed beta, and obviously once we start live streaming it, we'll go through all this as well. But let me know what you guys think down below of World War III, the weapons, the customization, the maps, the destructibility type, levolution things that we see here in the game, the vehicles. This is essentially, I think what a lot of us would have probably have liked to see from Battlefield in Battlefield 2042. And unfortunately, Battlefield really didn't quite deliver on that vintage Battlefield experience. This is really where I had imagined Battlefield going, is right here where World War III is. So it's really good to see some studios are doing this. We may have not gotten what you wanted from Battlefield 2042, but hopefully World War III is your cup of tea at the end of the day. Again, like I said, it's kind of a mix of the old Battlefields, Sandstorm, Tarkov all together. This is kind of the perfect first-person shooter in my opinion, and the options for customization and replayability are pretty much endless. Let me know what you guys think down below of World War III. Closed beta starts Thanksgiving, November 25th. Till next time, this is Buckner Gaming, out.